Good morning, students. I welcome you all. I hope you all are fine and safe along with your family members. Today I will start chapter number 4 from your Beehive book. The name of the chapter is A Truly Beautiful Mind. In this chapter we will read about Albert Einstein. Today we all know Albert Einstein as a great scientist, but in his childhood he was not considered as a bright student or an intelligent boy. What was the reason for that? That we will read now. So let's begin. Chapter number 4, A Truly Beautiful Mind. Albert Einstein was born on 14th March 1879 in the German city of Ulm without any indication that he was destined for greatness. So now here we see that he was born on 14th March. His birth date is 14th March 1879. He was born in Germany and the name of the city was Ulm. But that time he did not show any indication so that anybody could guess that one day he would be a great person. On the contrary, his mother thought Albert was a freak. What is meaning of freak? Abnormal, not like other children. To her, his head seemed much too large. So when he was born, his head was large and his mother, she would think that he was not a normal child and he was a freak, means abnormal child. At the age of 2.5, Einstein still was not talking. When he finally did learn to speak, he uttered everything twice. So when he was 2.5, till 2.5 years old, he could not speak. He did not say a single word. And when he started speaking, he would utter means speak. So he would say everything twice. Einstein did not know what to do with other children and his playmates called him brother boring. So for his playmates, Einstein was a boring person and they would call him brother boring. So it means he was not enjoying the company of his playmates, and even playmates were also not enjoying. That is why they would call him brother boring. So the youngsters played by himself much of the time. He especially loved mechanical toys. Looking at his newborn sister Maza, he is said to have said, "Fine, but where are her wheels?" So here we can see that he used to play alone, not with other children, and he loved mechanical toys. And when his sister was born, the name of his sister was Maza. So he asked, "Fine, but where are her wheels?" So his first that sentence after the birth of his sister was that, "Fine, but where are her wheels?" So actually this wheels he is using for her feet. Otto Neugebauer, the historian of ancient mathematics, told a story about the boy Einstein that he characterizes as a legend, but that seems fairly authentic. As he was a late talker, his parents were worried. At last, at the supper table, supper means dinner, one night he broke his silence to say, "The soup is too hot." Greatly relieved, his parents asked why he had never said a word before. Albert replied, "Because up to now everything was in order." So Otto Neugebauer, it's the name of a historian of ancient mathematics. So he has told a story about Einstein, that one day what happened when he started talking. First sentence he said it was, "The soup is too hot," when they were having dinner. So parents were greatly relieved, because before that parents were worried. They were worried. And why were they worried? Because he was not speaking. So that is why parents were worried. But now when he said this, the soup is too hot, they felt relieved. And his parents asked that why did he not say anything before that? So what was the answer of Albert? That because up to noon everything was in order, because everything was fine. Okay, so I did not say anything today. Soup is hot, that is why I am saying that soup is too hot. A headmaster once told his father that what Einstein chose as a profession wouldn't matter, because he will never make a success at anything. So Einstein's headmaster told his father that whatever he will do in his future, whatever profession will be chosen by Einstein, but he will never make a success at anything, because he thought, headmaster thought that he was a foolish boy. So he clearly said this thing to his father, that he will never get success. Einstein began learning to play the violin at the age of 6 because his mother wanted him to. He later became a gifted amateur violinist, maintaining this skill throughout his life. So he was interested in playing of violin because his mother wanted that. So when he was only 6 years old, his mother arranged violin for him, and he started learning violin, and later after that he became amateur violinist, means he was very good at that instrument playing, and for whole life after that he maintained this skill. But Albert Einstein was not a bad pupil. He went to high school in Munich, where Einstein's family had moved when he was 15 months old, and scored good marks in almost every subject. Einstein hated the school's regimentation and often clashed with his teachers. So the thing is that actually he would argue with his teachers. Albert Einstein, he was not a bad pupil, means bad student. He was good. He was getting good marks in all the subjects, but he would argue with his teachers. Regimentation means very discipline, extreme discipline. So he did not like that extreme discipline. He did not like that, and because of that sometimes he quarreled with his teachers. At the age of 15, Einstein felt so stifled there that he left the school for good. And stifled means suffocated. So in that atmosphere, that school atmosphere, he felt suffocated, and when he was only 15 years old he left that school. The previous year, Albert's parents had moved to Milan and left their son with relatives. After prolonged discussion, Einstein got his wish to continue his education in German-speaking Switzerland, in a city which was more liberal than Munich. So now when his parents, they moved to Milan, Albert was living with some of his relatives. And prolonged means extensive. After discussion, they had an extensive discussion, and after that Albert was learning in he was getting his education in German speaking Switzerland, because in a city which was more liberal, that city was more liberal than Munich. Einstein was highly gifted in mathematics and interested in physics, and after finishing school he decided to study at a university in Zurich. But science was not the only thing that appealed to the dashing young man with the walrus mustache. So now he was a young man and he had mustache also. So he had great interest, gifted means he had great interest in mathematics and physics. But only science was not the subject which was appealing to this dashing young man, and this dashing young man is used for Albert Einstein. So he decided to study at a university for further studies. He went in Zurich. He also felt a special interest in a fellow student, Mileva Maric, whom he found to be a clever creature. This young Serb had come to Switzerland because the university in Zurich was one of the few in Europe where women could get degrees. So there was a girl and her name was Mileva Maric, and Albert was interested in Mileva also, apart from maths and physics, what we read in previous paragraph. So this girl, this young Serb, it is used for Mileva Maric. So she came to Switzerland because there was a university where women could get degrees. Einstein saw in her an ally against the Philistines, those people in his family, and now Albert saw in her ally means friend. So he found that she was a friend because she against the Philistines means one who does not like art. So Albert also did not like art. He was more interested in science and maths. So that here they were same. Those people in his family and at the university with whom he was constantly at odds. At odds means different. Like he was not like other people. So he was quite different from other people, like family members and university fellows. And the couple fell in love. Letters survive in which they put their affection into words, mixing science with tenderness. Tenderness means softness. So both they were science students, and now they were in love, and that time letters were the only famous communication medium. So they started sending letters to each other. Wrote Einstein, "How happy and proud I shall be when we both have brought our work on relativity to a victorious conclusion." So now Albert, he wrote that he was actually thinking about that, how happy and proud I shall be. He's thinking that when both we will means that girl Mileva and Einstein, both they will work on relativity. Relativity in Hindi it is called Sapekshta, and Albert is famous for this relativity principle. So principle of relativity is Albert is famous for this. So here that's all for today, and it's time for homework. So today's homework is you have to explore about Albert Einstein. With this, I wish you good health, stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you.